All right, so yeah, let's get marching and roll our shoulders here. Excellent. Good. Let's do the other direction now. Okay, shake it out. Let's do some circles with our arms. Good. Other direction now. Okay, shake it out. Okay, two-step here for 15 seconds. Okay, let's go into our rotations. Okay, two-step. Okay, so now let's lift. Same arm as the leg. We step back. Could be a small step. Could be a bigger step. Excellent. Okay, two-step. Okay, yeah, definitely let me know in the chat if there's any issues. Okay. Sound is very low. It's high. Oh, nothing. Okay. Can everybody else hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. Okay. No issue? Okay. Okay. No worries. Okay, let's go up here. Excellent. Okay, two-step here. Let's go here with our hands bending forward and then coming back. Excellent. Okay, two-step. Few more here. Okay, so reaching up and then going at your own depth here, reaching down. Excellent. Okay, two-step. Okay, so let's roll the wrists. You can stay stationary if you want, or you can keep two-stepping or marching. Up to you. Okay, let's go other direction now. Good job. Okay, so let's do a big step out and then a squat on one side. So stretching out the groin here. So fairly wide step, and then depending on how much you want to squat, you can choose kind of the depth of stretch. Okay. Okay, good work. So we'll take a minute. Feel free to grab some water. And we're going to get into exercises for 30 seconds, 15 seconds off. We're going to switch between two exercises until we do them each 4 times. Then we'll move on to another pair of exercises. We're going to do 4 total rounds. Okay, so squats and jumping jacks are going to be our first exercises. Now, if you're doing the class live, we're going to do 30 seconds. If you're coming back to this in the future as a recorded video, you could bump it up to 35 seconds with just 10 seconds rest. Okay, so let's go for squats. Let's give another 15 seconds. So yeah, we'll kind of let people know when it's at the 35-second mark as well. But that will be for coming back to the recording. Okay, go for the squats. So we have our chair squats here, getting up and out of the chair. Tu peux utiliser les chaises si tu as besoin. Tu peux faire une squat juste avec les poids de ton corps. Okay. Feel free to go at your own pace. 30 seconds. And that's 30. And that's 35. Going into jumping jacks next. And let's go for it. So we have our modified jumping jack. We also have our seated jumping jack. I believe everyone here today is going standing. But yeah, seated could be one leg, could be both legs. All right, could be a full jumping jack. Good work. Okay, and that's 30 seconds. That's 35. Going back to our squat. In 3, 2, 1. So yeah, shoulder width apart with the feet. Sitting back with the hips. Okay, so from the side, going here. Good work. And yeah, I'm kind of pacing myself so I can still talk. But if you find this really easy, just eliminate that space between repetitions. Okay. That's 30 seconds. And that's 35. Jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. Good work. Keep it going. All right. And that's 30. That's 35. Halfway through this round. Okay, back to squats. Good work. And that's 30. And that's 35. Jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. Good work. Keep it going. And that's 30. And that's 35. One more of each. And let's squat. Good work. And that's 30. That's 35. Last set of jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, that's 30. And that's 35. Okay, we'll take a minute break. The next two exercises are going to be push-ups and then a back step. So it could be a back step like this, where you potentially even, reach down to the ground. Or you could do more of a partial lunge or a full lunge and a push-up. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure the air is turned off. Okay. I know it sounds bad. We turned on our AC when it was on a few days ago because having the windows open really disturbed Onyx. He gets really restless hearing all the air is off. Okay, perfect. Yeah, he gets really bothered by all the noises outside. Okay, so 10 seconds. We'll go into a push-up. If you're not sure what to do, I'll show that right now, but go for it if you're ready. So yeah, wall push-up, hands about here, backing away from the wall. Getting harder would be a push-up on a counter. Okay. Wouldn't do a push-up on a chair, dangerous. On the flat ground, I wouldn't I wouldn't do that for 30 seconds multiple times. Okay. And that is 30. And that is 35. Okay. Let's go for a back step. So yeah, two different options. You can do more of an aerobic version, getting your heart rate up, a bit of a reach down to the ground, maybe all the way down to your toes. Or if you want to work on your leg strength, a reverse lunge, could be a partial lunge, or could be a deeper one. Okay, up to you. Exerciser's choice. That's 30. And that's 35. Well done. Okay, push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to regret doing it on the ground here. I mean, one way around that is just to kind of do a push-up, hold, and then do another one. So you're kind of pacing yourself. Okay. And that's 30. And that's 35. Back step in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so it's more aerobic version of our strength building version, resistance version. I mean, our heart rate's going to get up either way. Well done. That's 30. And that's 35. Back to push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Almost there. That's 30. And that's 35. Well done. Okay. Back step. Go for it. So, it's only a 5-second increase for next time when we bump this up. But it's also a 5-second decrease in the rest time. So it actually makes a significant difference. Good work. And that's 30. Okay, so yeah, I think we just have one more of each. Going with the push-up. Sorry, I missed the 35. Let's go for the push-ups again, last set. Jump into it when you're ready. And that's 30. And 35. Okay, last set of back steps. Going in 3, 2, 1. Good work. Almost there. And that's 30. That's 35. Well done. 50 seconds. Halfway through the workout, we're going to go into fast feet and mountain climbers. Okay, so I'll just show them as we get into it. No stress if you're not familiar with the fast feet. You probably will recognize it if you came this winter. Okay, we'll go in 3, 2, 1. So we're picking a line and we're going over it with the first foot, over with the second, back with the first foot, back with the second. And, you can definitely switch it up whenever you want. Maybe just switch it up next time we come back to it. Totally up to you. Good job. And that's 30. And 35. So in the push-up position, we're just going to be lifting one foot up at a time, okay? Go for it when you're ready. So if it's on the wall or on a table or counter, we're just lifting. We're in that nice straight position, okay? Shoulders are nice and high. They're not back here. Okay, and then bringing one knee up at a time. Basically, you're staying in the almost like a 90-degree angle. So our arms are not high. Good work. And this one's a little bit easier than our push-ups. So you could try this on a harder angle. And that's 30 seconds. And that's 35. Okay, back to our fast feet. I'm going to switch up and start with this side. Okay, and go for it. Hey, and if you have a bit of space, you could turn this into a traveling movement. Okay, makes me think we're all trying out for a football team here. Good work. Just be careful of your surroundings. And that's 30. And 35. Mountain climbers, whatever position you want. In 3, 2, 1. Good job. You can mix it up and go twist, left elbow, sorry, left knee to right elbow and vice versa. Pivoting the hips. Almost there. That's 30. And 35. Good job. Okay, fast feet now. So go for it. Halfway through this round here. So, it doesn't have to be crazy fast, but you can also make a little bit bigger steps if you want. Totally up to you. Good work. And that's 30 and 35. Well done. Mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. So, in position de push-up sur le mur, mais on juste fait les genoux, just the legs moving. Good work. And that's 30. And 35. Okay. Fast feet, last set, go for it. So I'm going to start with my right foot first, right foot forward first, and back first. Good job. Well done. And that's 30. That's 35. And we have one more set of the mountain climbers before we move on to our last round. Going in 3, 2, 1. Good job getting there. And that's 30. And that's 35. Well done. 50 seconds. And we'll go into our last round where we're going to be combining sit-ups. Could be a chair sit-up or a sit-up on the ground. And we're going to combine that with skipping. So could be like this, could be like this. Totally up to you. Could be heel tap here. All right, we'll go in 30 seconds. Okay, we'll start with our sit-up. I'll show the chair option first. Okay, go for it. So here, leaning back till there's some tension, and then coming forward again. It kind of helps, I find, to have your heels forward a bit more. Find you can get better tension, probably just because of the Gives you a bit more balance, a bit more leverage. Okay, that's 30. And that's 35. Skipping. And 3, 2, 1. So right here, you could run, you could hop, you can heel tap. Good work. That's it. Getting there. And that's 30. Okay. And sorry, I missed the 35. That was 40 seconds. You're going to hate me when you come back to this. Okay, back into the sit-up. Could be on the chair. Could be on the ground. Could do like a sit and reach here. So mainly we're trying to keep, for all these versions, our neck straight with the body. Okay, so we're not letting the neck bend. The spine is bending on this version though, which is okay. But we're just not overly flexing the neck. Good work. Getting there. And that's 30. 35. Okay, skipping in 3, 2, 1. Right here. Good job. Well done. And that's 30. Okay, halfway through our last round. That's 35. Sit-ups. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. So yeah, just trying to keep our spine straight and just hinging at the hip, just to where you feel a good amount of tension. Okay, and then coming back just to neutral. All right, good work. And that's 30. And that's 35. Okay, skipping. Good work, almost there. And that's 30. And that's 35. Last set of each. Okay, sit-ups. And that's 30. That's 35. Okay, last set, skipping. Good work. And that's 30. And that's 35. Well done. Okay, so let's do a stretch for the shoulder and chest. Place a hand on the wall and then turn away. Okay, let's switch sides. Okay, on the back of a table, or sorry, the back of a chair, or on a table, or with your wrist bent on the wall, place the hands shoulder width apart and then walk your feet back until you feel a stretch in the shoulders and upper back. Okay, let's do our hip flexors. So one leg back, one leg straight. Okay, if it's right for you and you want to put your knee down on something soft, you can do this version. Okay, we'll switch sides. Okay, let's do our hamstrings. One leg bent, one leg straight, pointing the toe back at yourself. Okay, good job. Let's switch sides. Okay, let's do our hips. So one knee up or crossing and then pulling your body into the stretch. If you know how to do it on the ground, you could do that as well. Okay, we'll switch sides. Okay, let's finish off with a twist. So our left hand to our right knee, twisting to the right. Okay, let's switch sides. So right hand to left knee. Okay, great work today, folks. Hope you had fun and hope to see you soon. Hope you have a great rest of your day.